Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint and welcome back to some more Pyre, where we have Faye wanting to talk about something here. But I want to check out what this is first. Solus shell. The sparkling thing in its center is, in fact, its heart, which it airs out from time to time. Only a monster would attempt to remove the heart, or would have the strength. Oh, this is just to see what's going on with the rankings, the power rankings, that is. Maybe we should go for wherever the withdrawn are next, if we're having to find a new location. Faye, what's going on? Faye seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rite, he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that. Then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so, I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He's very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? She fell silent for a time, then. It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it just means that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put together in all this so we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That is what I think, little brother. And I told them so. And maybe the next time I see Elmer and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Hi, mister. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Oh, Faye has gained +1 hope permanently. That is actually pretty dope. And we learned a little bit more about the faith. And by faith I mean fate. The fate united under Many Mane, the Alpha Chief. He is brash but follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, qualities he seems to lack at first. He formed the fate under the precepts of olden bylaws of his 4-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things. Many Mane wanted for the fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from other curs. However, urged the fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come with open eyes and minds, and never frown upon what is in store for them. Okay, that's cool. Rookie won't get mad when we ring the nautical bell anymore. That's a little sad. Alright then. Let's continue our journey, where we are going to take off and make our way down here. Wait, why are we going down here again? Man. A gloom hangs thick over the pit of MILITHE, and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of /Astralborn to be mythology, embellished through retelling over time and time. You have met others, such as Witch and MILITHE, who believe otherwise. Although, whichever their beliefs, I know that of none who would go near this place unless the stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the accusers take place in a complete secrecy, as always the rites have. Kind of forgot that I had already agreed to go to the up against the man, that's so bad that I already forgot. Okay, so you sense T-Zone making a deeper understanding of the rites along this route. She'll suggest that a good supply of stardust may be found along this route, or knows of a task along this route which may earn you stardust. I'm gonna go with the thing for Tizo. Okay, so you return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away, you sense an air of dread, yet cling to the hope that you can make your stay as brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs soon take their toll on everyone. -1 hope for the next rite. Beyond her crystal seeks Sir Gilman. Okay. I'm gonna read the Book of Rites stuff real quick. Flagging Hands. Inspect. Beyond the valley lies the Flagging Hands, which could be called a swamp if an entire sea could merely be a lake. Soon after our arrival, several of us fell into a deep or dark despair. Such were the environs. I found it rather fascinating, though. It held aspects reminiscent of the southern bogs we dealt in as a tad. We grew accustomed to the dampness of the air and grew to savor certain twigs and beetles. It can be said that the Flagging Hands are an acquired taste, recommendable only for those who of our same bent, or perhaps the downside's native imps. The sea surrounded the environs on three sides, appearing insurmountable at first. And the Book of Rites. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark, whom we banished to great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice it that the details of their banishment were written in this book. The Sisters of the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light, and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us and you in turn. The words within the book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Ark within the prison here, give them our thanks. Scribe Trial. Okay, so Quest 8 Scribe Trial. Then who exactly do you have in mind? Probably the only person that has one available, Sir Gilman. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sir Gilman. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, though I put little stock in him myself. Though let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears, in heat of the summons. My master reader, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? How does not everyone not know about the Beyonder Crystal at this point? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, worm. You answered to me here. As you will, your highness. Your highness. I like the sound of that, though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me, then, worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, your highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Ooh, that's an interesting composition. Yep, okay. So that's pretty not good already. Hello? Ooh! Just go in. Okay, 15 points. Woo, okay. Whoa, okay, yep. Yeah, we did it. Just have to debate him long enough. Hey, how about you all group up over here? Okay, yep. Didn't quite work that time, but they shouldn't be able to get it in before. Okay. Interesting plays. On their part. Oh, okay, I still got it. Ooh. This is not a favorable position to be in, I would say. Okay, yep. There's like a lot of stuff going on here. Cool. They got a little confused there at the end. And we rocked it. Other than that first little bit there. Huzzah! This knight prevails. I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and your lovely reader, now farewell. The failure do we tend to learn the most valued lessons, provided we survive. None of us have blah 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 blah. Damn you, SSD making load times super fast. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorcerer's test. What? By the scales of the Under King Ores, what is that you have? Or scale has been acquired. Effects her Gilman jumps farther than usual, 30% farther, no less. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. Let's survey the cold moat. Having reached the cold moat, you decide to accompany Tizo for a walk along the gloomy hollows. Your conversation soon turns to matters of the rites, which you discuss at length. Skrakirihi. Tizo is impressed that you are able to see things as you do. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense he gained a deeper understanding of it all. Your time together caused Tizo to gain enlightenment. Oh, baby! He's almost level 4. That's pretty good. And we also have something to do in the Black Wagon as well. Another thing with Faye, okay. Faye seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again, though this time something seems to have come over her. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You are unsure whether to check in with her or leave her be. Faye would not be here if she lacked the capacity to work through her problems. Your concern for her is such that you had best check in with her to make sure that she's alright. I want to make sure that she's alright. Though Faye is clearly capable of surviving on her own, you do worry for her, and in this case, make an attempt to reach out to her. Oh, hi mister. I don't think I saw you there just now, and so my little brother here and we were just talking for a little while. Well, I was the one doing the talking. Why, my little brother, he's just a wagon wall, so he cannot respond. He can't respond, but he can listen, and he listens really well. Now, I'd like to get back to my conversation here with him, if you don't mind, and you're welcome to stay, if you like. Seems that Faye's doing alright after all. Keep listening. You decide to take Faye up on the invitation and keep listening on the conversation with the wagon wall, her little brother, as she calls it. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. It's that they always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They said that I was moon-touched. But so what? Those deemed impaired by Commonwealth standards are very different in a negative sense. So then the scribes, they called me here. They are the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They always were so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time. No one that I can recall really, although so much of it back then I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me, they said. The scribes, they would take care of me. It was so quiet here. I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know. And then, one night, I found them. I saw the stars and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why, this is the scribes themselves are crying. Are they sad, and maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others. I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone. And more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She fell silent, though you were concerned for her at first. You sense now she is at peace. She wanders off, faintly smiling. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. Oh, I updated for Faye. Yeah, moon touched. Astral sign Scorpus. She was born on the 19th of 11th moon, suggesting she is driven and fixated. Crime, vagrancy. She failed to meet basic cognitive standards and had no place or family in the Commonwealth. The records state she demonstrated a thorough lack of understanding of her wrongdoing, and she's been exiled for 2 years, and it is a life sentence. Damn, dog. That's not cool. Oh. Yeah, we'll continue our journey. Being here in the Flagging Lands continues to sap everyone's spirits. -1 hope for the next rite. Fair enough. Pit of MILITHE. Where we are going to... Oh, en route to the Pit of MILITHE, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. That does it. I am leaving? The cause of Drodariel's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spiral Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference. Had she been there herself, she ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for the Commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in the dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There's no sign of either one of them. He organizes a small search. It proves fruitless, but then Drodariel returns alone, as if nothing happened. She is back to her calm self. Let's continue. I regret the interruption. Pemethus soon comes back as well. Oh, don't worry, darling. I definitely patched things up between us, honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. Okay. Okay, so...
Oh, hey guys, look, I got something here I think which maybe you'd like.
He shows you several balls of multicolored liquids, some of sort. Sun Serum, +4 hope. Star Serum, +4 quickness. And Moon Serum, +4 presence for the next rite, but it's only a temporary effect, usable once.
Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess, and besides, they can give you just a little lift if you need, you know what I mean? If you get thirsty for them, don't even worry, I can get more soon.
Okay. Can I afford anything new here? I could get the right light. So you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll get the right light. I just like having all the things if possible.
So, be saying it, guys.
Blackwagon. Let's, oh, what's this? Flagging fungus. Occasionally produces foul-tasting mushrooms that are strangely satisfying to pluck from it. Pamitha, she looks a little distraught. You find Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm saying is, we're limiting not only our own chances of individuality, but all your friends' chances as well. Jodariel seems to be considering whatever it is Pamitha proposed. Reader, the harp here suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with one of the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jodariel. I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her, but I can say for certain. However, as Hedwin would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore, and what matters more is what we do from here. As to say, I'm willing to give it a shot. You mean you would be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent, I knew that you would come around. Thought she'd never come around, but I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others in our little party, for that matter. After all, don't push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us in the coming rites. I'm willing to defer to him. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends there. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Pamitha and Jodariel are now willing to conduct the rites together. Hope for the best. And we will read some of the new pages in our book, The Freedom-Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger which we faced, for every failed ambush by the Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserved more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then that the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then at last a moonlit vision, that of the rites. The rites, thus shall they say of us. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may have yet ours. And the Pit of MILITHE. If there is one celestial landmark in which I would never wish again to tread, unless, of course, the stars beseech me to, it was to be the pit. 'Twas dark in there, beyond all reckoning. If not for MILITHE's sorceress lantern, all of us, we all would have been lost. What lies within the pit is not to be invoked, although I have no doubt our goodly underking shall be unable to prevent himself from boasting of how MILITHE sealed it there for an entire age. The thing yet lies there, on the edge of death, though its connection to the stars, it gives the pit significance. Walk there with courage and a steady mind. Let us commence the rite. Here among the soiled grounds of the Pit of MILITHE, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tiso flutters up to you. Hawk. Tiso cautions that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendl. Hawk. Tiso seems to be indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain any further, the stars begin to call to you. Something else catches your nose in the sky. This time, strange new stars shimmering about the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. Some of them, and merely in spirit, not in form. But those dark stars are a portentous sign. Though they may light your way, beware the path which they illuminate, reader. Henceforth you may invite the influence of the Titan stars, omens in the night sky, each representing one of the downside's mythical monstrosities. Use the Titan stars for a greater challenge. Look upon them without fear.
Behold the Titan stars.
In Drigia the Widow, at the start of the right, your Pyre shall automatically suffer 30 damage. Call upon the Titan stars to rank up faster. Okay, so we get more enlightenments if we do this. Your adversaries each shall have +8 hope, making them return sooner after banishment. And that was Limbless Arizech and / Astralborn. Your adversaries shall be more cunning and much quicker to react. I feel as though the Limbless Arizech is maybe the least imposing of these, so we'll go with that. Oh, you can have multiple? Ooh. I think I'll just try with one for now and see how that goes.
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury? Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their pyre first, and show them the glory of the Night Wings. Now then, make ready for the rite!
Okay, your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. The limp Tizo screeches something, cautioning you to stay alert. But then, someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Aha! Caught out, you miserable beast. I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Rock. Tizo is angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lendl. Silence, fiends. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now, and you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Hob the Swallow. What? Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendl in the past, Lendl evidently has not let it go. Oh, and they have even more Pyre. So let's check out what's going on with these guys. So they all have, or no, only one of them has Slash and Cold. That's good. While the Bear's Pyre has more than the adversary's. Bear deals. What? Oh. Okay, so that's like a pretty nasty combo. Gives themselves more Pyre strength, and then also they deal more damage while their Pyre has more health. That is like pretty nasty. Okay, so strangely enough, I think I'm gonna choose Dredariel, Pamitha, and Tizo? We'll go with Tizo as well. Oh, we didn't have a thing for Tizo. Yeah, we'll go with that. Choose.
Tizo. It is done.
Rikiak. Tizo hoped never to have to see Lendl again, but is prepared to face him. Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him or any of you.
Begin.
Okay. There we go. Good job, Tizo.
Users underestimated you.
Oh, that's not the right thing to do there.
The orb.
The bounty is out of hand. Okay. That would have been a... That one's a lose. Okay.
Pendle plunged into your pyre.
No! What is going on here?
Seize the orb.
Yep. I didn't expect that one to turn out well. Wait. Pamitha is up? Oh.
Disaster.
What? Okay, I didn't realize Pamitha was also out. Hold still, you misbegotten little pox. We are not finished with you yet. Tizo utters a slew of absolute worst in profanity. Your curses could not possibly affect me any further, you foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I'm to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be as doleful as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech. Though talk means nothing in the rites. Beauteous.
Good job. Good job. Okay. We're catching up. We're starting to catch up a little bit. Just gotta use the advantages I can grant myself.
Tizo doused their pyre.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're coming back. We're coming back. What? No. No!
Deftly thwarted the drive.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, we're catching up. We're catching up.
Best not get overconfident, Nightwings.
What? Okay. No!
Be gone.
There we go. Oh, the little watcher achievement's a good job. Oh.
Sword right in.
Now we just need Tizo to finish the job.
More like that, and we are finished here.
Oh, but they're like super puppy guarding though, which I'm not super not cool with. Oh. No, no. Oh no, that's super not good. Nope, 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 nope. Oh no, that's also like really not good. That's really not good. What were you hoping to do with that one there? Too late. I don't even know what you were hoping with that one.
The Night Wings prevail.
New alliance. Achievement unlocked.
Wallow in defeat.
Oh, because we used Trudariel and
Thus
Panatha.
end this night's proceedings.
Skrihiha. Tizo is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time.
Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp. It is a monster in disguise, a fiend. Come forth to torment me until the day I die.
Lendl storms off in a fit of anger. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of Hab, the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Utter nonsense, all this. That we have come this far. Fortune alone cannot be the cause. So what was I wanting to go for in the endgame? I think it was like this stuff. Permanently gains +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. Automatically gains. Both of those are pretty good. Go with that, though. Tizo is also super good. Karihi. Tizo gives thanks to Hab the Swallow for watching over and protecting him. Tizo deals an additional 10. Ooh, that's really good. We'll go for Inner Glory first. Maybe the other thing afterwards. Oh, she didn't quite level up. That's fine though. And we will go back. So, how was that for you, Jody darling? I suppose the outcome was acceptable. I'll take that as a compliment. And reader, thank you for your guidance as ever. Hell yeah. Sclorian Shore is a cold region from the north. Where the blah blah blah. Oh, something going on here? Back at the wagon after besting the accusers in a convincing manner, you are about to join others discussing the outcome when Volfred finds you. Good work back there, my boy. Though I'm afraid I must pull you away from any revelry, for there is something you should see. Please join me outside. Look forth. The golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. The path to freedom reveals itself once again. Confirm your destination. Dang. I guess we are probably gonna do that again next episode. Oh, and of course, it's against the Withdrawn, who I was like, oh, maybe we should go against the Withdrawn next episode. Alright, well. Probability of success. Oh. Okay. The reappearance of the Time Stars is cause for some concern, though best ignore old superstitions and remain well focused on the task at hand. Once more are we to travel to the fall of Solem. May the 8 scribes watch over us. I guess we'll start making our way over there to liberate someone else from the downside. The rites are calling you again to the fall of Solium, where one among you may go free, should you prevail. It is as we discussed, the cycle of rites is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the withdrawn, who will oppose us next. Getting to Mount Elodial, though, is just a little easier than before. We should be able to make landing near to some of the old monuments to the scribes. Let's set forth at dawn. Soon everyone is off to rest and as best as they are able, knowing that another chance of liberty for one of them shall soon present itself. With that, oh my god, we have a lot of things to read up on. That'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one. And I'll see you next time in Pyre. Bye for now, though.